the hell happened here? I don't know. Alright, let's mute the music, turn the music off. It like died on, turned off and turned back on me. That was so weird. Figured, it's fine. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute while I load up all the stuff. Alright. Alright, fuck, I didn't mean to do that one. There we go. Alright, so let's look at our finances where we left off last night. We made $764. I've added a couple of events off the stream. I added a couple of events to the calendar. I added Dust Bowl, Nightmare in the Desert, and our yearly. You guys, I think you guys seen me do this one last time, so we're good on that one. So let's look at the relationship with SW. We're very positive and mildly positive towards them. So AHLA just started right now. So that means CMLL is already hostile towards them. I just added Eric Watts to the team. I'm hoping to get, so the next event's in a couple of days. Let's go ahead and start that up. Yeah, so in a couple of days we've got our first big event, our big event of the night. Alright, so let's got the third, so yeah, the third. Sunny the California girl. So I already pre-booked this event, so we could just get through this part really quickly. Then I can think about the next couple of things to do. So I'm going to look at our popularity. So 12, 1, 14, 8, 11, 18, 17, 14, 19, or 18, and 14, 14, and 10, I think. Yeah, 10. I need to come up with an angle for the night, though. That's the only difference. Alright. No one gave me the night off. Basic event. 22. Let's hold off on doing the aspiration till next. So, go to booking, pre-book. Nelson Knight and Shanghai Pierce should be our opener. Let's go with Scott Putski, Navajo Warrior, as our for our main event. This was Brian Christopher Stevie Ray would be or semi-main, max muscle versus the gambler. Maybe that might be our co-main, or yeah, that's how I want it. That's at an angle. At an angle. Let's have a 3 minute long angle. Hmm. Add an angle. Cutting a promo. Let's. I've been on hell of a run for the last couple of months. Of undefeated it for 5 months. One has taken me down or off my feet at all. So that's 61 minutes out of 75. Do I have pre-booking? Booking analysis. We only have him off tonight, so that's good. Maybe do I have a heel I can bring in to give him a face? I think he's a face, so I need somebody a heel. So. Uh, hmm. They bring in Dynamite D for the night, or Dynamite D again. One who's not going to be a lot. 30. What is Eric O'Reilly? I mean, Aaron O'Grady. Roster. The Hill guy, I can bring him in, give him a win over that other guy. Was it again? Come on, who was it? Jack Armstrong. Alright, negotiate. Kill face. Alright, so then give like a 10 minute long, 5 minute. I'll go with 10. Exclude everyone who's booked, so him versus him in a 8 minute long match. That's it. And that will be our opener. We're only 5 minutes away from 4 minutes from having all our time, so that's fine by me. Oh shit. 42 for Jack Armstrong. And 29, they have strong chemistry together. Great chemistry. 41 to open up the match. This should have been our opener then. So, So this was a 32, so 34 for Screen Kai, 33 for Nelson, 36 for, oh shit, 28 for Tommy Jommer. So pretty much everyone's been mid 20s or mid to early 30s. And he had a 32 on his promo. Dang. That's a 39 and a 26. And that match could have just been like a opener too. Let's see. For physical conditioning, being inexperienced, poor psychology, we gained one. So that could these two could have been the openers, and this should have been third to the top. But it's fine the way we had it. Let's give Jack Armstrong them point out good examples. We thought 460 tonight. Did we get one up on our? Yeah, we're level 4 now. We can get to level 8 tonight. Close to level 8 tonight. Have a good night. Okay, let's go ahead and sign him. 106 fans. That's a pretty good draw. Fan. How did our finances turn out of that one? We had 98 merchandise sales and 95 in the live event. Nice. So we're at 469. That pretty much covered our whole rosters. Alright, go ahead and advance till the first of the month. Let's see if there's anyone that came in around our area. Workers. Let's see. I don't see anything that I might get. Maybe get Jay Smooth as a nice high flyer. I might bring in Johnny. Jack Armstrong, but he's 51. Let's see what his matches look like. What about Independent? He hasn't done much. Alright, talk to work, negotiate. I give you a 3-month long deal. Be exclusively in the ring. So just give him a 3-month run and see how he does after that. So I need one more hill. Because my hieroglyph face is a little off right now. Might make him actually heal. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, let's look at the champions. I need to look at that. So let's see what CMLL's champions look like. Diablos, Conan the Barbarian, Nobody, Grand Apache, Asquiritas, Conan, and Dr. Ragnar Jr., Ultimate. Oh, Ultimate Dragon's in there already? Okay, WCW or AAA. That's what I wanted to do. Which would be Association. Let's see if they have any titles yet. Nope. So far, they've only signed him and Pyrita Morgan. A mini. Alright. Let's go to the end of the month. See if we sign anybody. Alright, so we got him. Let's see. Yeah, let's sign him. So let's have him go do a feud with Eric Watts. Maybe we can build up Eric Watts with him. So it's Eric Watts versus Jack Armstrong. Build. So Jack Armstrong might be able to start builders right now. See how he has Ziggy, where is it? What is it? Inner Circle. Don't have anybody who can train yet. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the end of the month. That'd be nice once we get someone we can train soon. Hopefully, I think I might be going to go to maybe get like an Al Snow, maybe not an Al Snow, maybe go pay a little extra for them to come to us. I do need to eventually get a trainer, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get anybody to help us. Maybe see if like Sika is around or something. Oh, so May 10th is already past us right now. So I might look, see who's comes in. Did I show you guys my shirt list yet or no? Probably not. So I'm going to bring in a couple of young talents, so that's why I also think maybe I need to look at Alpha or Sika and just have them be our training. Use them for anything other than training. That's what we might do. I think that might be the best thing for us right now. Do that. I don't know yet. May 15th. Let's go ahead and think about it. This. What's this right here? Ooh, that's right. I shortlisted him. He's signed a touring contract for All Japan. He's gonna be gone for 45 days. I want to 175 days on tour. Wow, that's a long time for Kim. Hopefully by the time he gets down, his Japanese thing would be, oh, he's already 35. Let's delete all. Let's look, just go ahead and give a, see how much will Alpha be as a trainer. Alright, so they must not be at all. He's in the southeast, never mind. Sika, he's in the southeast as well. Okay, L. Also, he's in the southeast as well. Rosie, Rakishi, it would be Junior Fatu. 2. I just need someone to come in and be a trainer for the most part. That's what I'm worried about. Oh. What about this, Fern? Let's see if we can find. Oh, come on, don't freeze on me. It's acting up on me. Give me a second while it loads up. Back up. Done. V. Let's go all the way to the V's. Okay, so 500 a show, but he doesn't want to sign. What's wrong with him? He left the wrestling business. What about Greg? G-A-G-N-E. 250 a show? That's too much just to bring him in per appearance, but if I don't give him anything, how's his training ability? Training. What would that be under? I don't know. Dean. I could bring in Dean Malenko for 400. He's a New Zealand. What the hell is? When did he go to New Zealand? Personal details. Dang, he freaking went all around the world. Uh. Um. Maybe Owl. I probably can get Owl Snow. Maybe I might have to go with Owl Snow. $30 a show, and I can use him occasionally. Let's give him a 9-month long contract just in case we don't use him very often. Let's do that. Every 9 months we sign him again. He's gonna eat up all of them. If I have to keep constantly bringing him in, that's gonna be a lot of money. So I might just make him out. Yeah, might just delete his working and stuff and just have him as a free our trainer. Unless we could convince him to come move with closer to us. All I'm trying to think of right now. I might ask him in like a month or so to see if he wants to move closer. Okay. Navajo warrior injured. He cracked his tailbone. He'd be out for takes a month to heal. He shouldn't miss any dates because of it. He might be off the card next month then. Alright, so I'm thinking about that right now. Let's see. Let's go back to this right here. To hire. That. Based in near southwest. Active worker. In the USA. Okay, let's go back to office and let's go to not finances, it's inner circle. He has 7 students. Okay, let's do that. He's our head booker. I mean our head trainer. How's our as of right now, how's our finances looking? So far, our sponsorship's almost already eat up all that worker cost. Our merchandise is going to be our highest soon. So let's go ahead and into the month. Oh. Almost. Maybe might bring in Brian Clark as a couple of nights, maybe. Thinking about doing a tournament here soon. Being in for a couple tournament run. close to the end of the month, so we can see our finances soon. We're gonna probably hit a profit either next month or the month after that. Then next month. If that's the case, we'll be good. Yeah. If we hit profit, that'd be nice. Masahiro Chono. My hero Chono. Alright, let's see. Mark Curtis changed his body to toned. UWA has extended a contract with him, which is 30 days. So they probably gonna get him. Let's see. Finances. So we lost 434. So we're almost making a profit. So view financials. 497. That's probably gonna eat up all our worker cost. If we can constantly get 126 last month, if we can get to 150 this month, that pretty much would knock that down. Getting there. Let's go advance till the next show. This is the show we have to. Well, that's next month. I have to push this show back a month. Oh, 30. I have tied with my highest one last show. That's pretty cool. That looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and book our next card. Jin Kanitsky is back at 100%. Aikido. WWF, Super Juniors, Best of the Super Juniors, Night 14. We got a 2,000 fan sale out. I'm just looking to see. Let's see. Workers. No, it's under training. I think Kane's or Glenn Jacobs is close to coming. Let's shortlist. Oh, we already shortlisted him. I don't remember which one he would be under though. Maybe a part of the. Was he a part of the Monster Factory? Vince Russo's available to be brought in. Look at a Monster Fact. Oh. Nope, he's not part of Monster Factory. I'll go check later. Okay, go to the next show. That'd be nice to bring a superpower. Maybe put him up, tag him with somebody and help him build his legacy up. That'd be nice though. Maybe put him with Jack Armstrong and have him learn from him, or make him as partner with Al Snow. But like I said, Al Snow costs too much to book him a night. But he can be our trainer. Let's see if that's gonna cost us money. If it does, I book him. Cause that'd be the only way of not wasting money. I'm not gonna waste money on bringing him in here. That's all we need is waste money. Uh, June 7th. Alright, let's see. He's gone from it. So he is done with the touring and there. Okay, let's resign all these two guys. Let's go with Mabel. Negotiate. Let's give him another 6-month long contract. And let's do the same with let's do another. How is he doing right now? Is he still irritated? 6 months. Let's see if they accept it. Whose else's contract is coming up soon? So next would be Max Muscles. Oh no. Oh, it'll be a while. When is Max Muscles contract? Oh, it's on 60. Oh, it's an ongoing. Jack Armstrong was. Nobody. Still generic venue. Ah, that's fun. We're gonna have equipment gone, which we don't have any equipment, so it doesn't really matter. So let's do a creative finish. Oh, going to use that in our main event tonight. Do I have any more creative energy? 60. Let's do 2 creatives. Alright. So Navajo and Shanghai Pierce have bonded recently. Al Snow trained a lot of people. A lot of people. Yeah. Let's get that. Alright, so let's go ahead and book our card, starting with our main event, which would be let's bring in the gambler. Wait, so major stars: Eric Watts. So okay, we're gonna bring in Jack Armstrong, since he started last week, and give him a match against Scott Putski. See how they work together. 15. Let's give Scott Putski the victory. Okay. Exclude. Let's bring in Brian Christopher. Let's have Scott. Him is the way to finish. Way to finish. Likely to see. Alright, let's go ahead and save that. So far we have 34 of the minutes booked. Let's put in Tommy versus let's bring in. It's also a face. Eric Watts a face. Let's bring in. Give Navajo Pierce another win over Tommy. Well, let's have the gambler put the win over him with the. In open match. She tend to win by pinfall. Okay, let's see. Eric Watts versus Al Snow. Oh no, we're not putting no. Let's have Eric Watts versus Navajo. Oh, okay. Put Tailbone. No. Let's have him go against Shanghai Pierce and have Shanghai Pierce win. Let's do with Watts actually. Okay, do we have? What are we missing right now? Nothing to be advanced. Storylines. Max versus Navajo, and let's just have it like a 5-minute. Let's just have it like a 5-minute long match with Max getting over. Max winning, but we're going to protect. Let's protect him at all cost. It's going to be a clean win by flash pinfall. Alright, so I need a. How does this look right here? Maybe I should make that a tag team actually. Let's make this a tag team. Where is it? Tag team. Let's have Max Muscles in. I guess I have no choice to bring in Al Snow. No. I got a better idea. Nelson. Navajo. I guess I have no choice bringing Al Snow in. And let's bring in this guy.
5 minutes. But we're gonna do limited interaction with Navajo. Now let's look at this. There we go. No. We need to do the other career to finish in the Jack Armstrong putt ski match. Should I actually? Nah. Putskis are big star right now, so no. So match rating of 12. It was a shit card, but the flow of the match was hurt because of some of the workers having too little or no involvement. But he's injured. I need, but still 35 for Al Snow, 25 for Max Muscle in a 32. Oh come on, Shanghai Pierce, you strained a rotator cuff, and fucking Eric Watt stained a bruised tailbone. 9 for Eric Watts and 27 for Shanghai Pierce. In a decent match, so that brought our card up a little bit to a 32. Tommy Jammer's been freaking keeping a high 30s for us. 38 and 37. Ooh, and a successful creative finish. Ooh, with a Sigma rating of 43. And a 39 to end the show with another creative finish with a Polish driver. So 36 and 30. Dang. We still got to increase. So in our last 3 cards, it pulled us up to a 35 with the shit first 2 matches. Let's go ahead with Tommy Jammer and Jack Armstrong. Point out as good examples. Dang, he's gonna be out pretty much. He'd be pretty much down for the next 2 months. 470. We made 97 in merchandise. That knocked that down to less. Ah shit. Oh, Northwest. We got 1 in Northwest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 total. So that should be good. So let's go to our finances with those 2 increases. That puts us to 586, which is over our financial bill. She already pretty much knocked that out. That pretty much knocked out my production cost right away. Alright, let's go to the next month. I'm trying to think real quick. We got Dust Bowl next month. So August 2nd will be the next LCW. Wow, even with that injured bad 2 for shows, that was our best card of the show. Alright, so let's go ahead, and our sizes are getting slowly but surely up there. Let's go ahead to the end of the month, because I don't think I'm going to get anybody this month. My goal is to at least get close to 8 tonight. If we get to 7, that'd be nice, but 8's my goal. So we're 3 away right now. I'm gonna slow. God, I can't believe they both got injured. Oh, did we sign somebody? Oh yeah, the re-signings of Mabel and. Speaking of which, let's look at Mabel's overness. Okay, Mabel. Where is he? Nelson Knight. Uh, he's a 17 in the Southwest. Oh, he was an 18 last month. Then he lost down. Did he lose a match? I think he was just off the card last month. Was he? Did he not have a match last month? Oh, he was off last night. I think I'm gonna have him in a handicap match next week, next month, just to give him some better opportunity. That's what we're gonna do. He's gonna have a squash match, tag team, 2-on-1 match. Okay, let's see. Let's see how our finances are before the next show, the 4th of July show. But yeah, I think we can realistically get probably too close to October by the end of tonight. Just gonna have to probably re-sign a couple people throughout the time. That's all we really needed. All we need right now. Get somebody like that, we'd be golden. Better. Better phone. That's worser. Dore. Dore for me. Is it just choppy now? Is it just choppy? No, it's not choppy. Just my fucking thing's acting up right now. Come on. Do. Almost to the end of this month. Good. This is what's gonna be a while. It's waiting for this thing to get over with, the simming parts. Oh, almost to the end of June. Yay. June. Let's see what I'm gonna build. What kind of card am I gonna build? Hmm. Almost there. Almost the end of the month. Alright, let's see. Oh, no positions available. Don Owens retired, man. That's crazy. Don Owens retired at CW USA. Where is CW USA? Championship Wrestling. They just changed theirs to P and W? That? Wow. They must have switched their names to CWUSA. Financial earnings, nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and delete all these. Let's see what our finances at the beginning of the year, the month is. We lost $380 in our. So 584 down, 127 left merchandise. So we got $1 more in merchandise than we did last month. And pretty much our last 2 months we've been eating up our workers' costs with our sponsorship, so that's good. Go ahead to see if there's anything I might want to look for. See if Johnny Swinger's available now. Young Lions in the Tri-States area. Ooh, let's shortlist Edge. Uh, Glenn Jacobs. Let's shortlist him. Because that'd be a nice little shortlisting to do. See if he ever leaves the Southwest. Maybe gets closer to us. I might look into bringing him. Or the psychopath. Alright. Alright, let's see what else is there to do. 3 days away from our event, so let's go ahead and to our next show because we pretty much already got everybody we want right now. I'm probably gonna put start the storyline with what's his name? Jack and Eric Watts. But we're pretty much gonna use Eric Watts as a jobber anyways. Let's see, Master of Wrestling. I don't see anything. I know what we can do. See if Jake the Snake's still a world champion. Yes. Jake is still a champion. He's held it for 165 days. Who's our WCW champion? Is it still Luger? So Luger versus Jake as the champions. That's really nice. Alright, let's... do I want to give anyone the night off? Do I want to give anyone the night off? Yeah, I do. Shanghai Pierce. Let him get a couple months off from our show so he can heal up. Bookie meeting. We don't have anybody. Let's bring him in for one night. Perfect. Inspire because it's one of our big shows. And the Dust Bowl. So what we're gonna do, Absent Warrior, Nelson, Shanghai Pierce, and Tommy Drummer. So let's see. The Gambler. Not yet. If I need to bring somebody in, I will. So for our main event of the evening, let's clear this out. Let's have a one-on-one match. Let's bring in. Let's do. Do you want Max Muscles versus Mm.
Do this match right now, or should I just wait? Thinking wait. We already did that last month. That was a pretty good show. Let's have him go against. Let's do 15. Let's have Christopher win. Christopher win. Clean. Oh no 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 no. Taint it. I flash pit and fall. Next match is gonna be. Let's have Eric Scott Putsky versus Navajo. Oh, Shanghai Pierce is out for a while, so I booked Navajo. Versus the maybe the Gambler. Hmm. Let's give him again. Give him an easy target. Eric O'Grady. 14 minutes. Let's have O'Grady go over with interference. Paint it. By interference on Scott Putsky. Let's be the Gambler coming in and hitting him from behind. But we keep him strong. Just need a loss. Alright, next match would be. Okay, let's have Eric Watts with Al Jack. Let's go give this a 15. Let's have Eric lose again in back-to-back weeks. Like this time he's gonna get dominated. He's getting uh some talent up top. So I'm gonna have Al's. Let's have Navajo. Let's have a tag team match again. Tag team. Let's have Al Snow and Steve Ray versus the Gambler and Navajo. $15. Gambler win. I don't know. Let's make this an open match. Pinfall. With a couple minutes, let's have an angle. Let's have an angle. Let's have a beatdown between Brian Christopher, Stephen Ray. At the end of Steve Ray's match, Brian comes and hits Steve with a chair and hits the jam.
Everything else looks good. Local workers. Do I have a hill that can possibly just lose a no, not sit match? Nah, I'd take the 3-minute match. How about this? Give 1 minute to this match. Give a minute to this match. Nope. One of these matches could take a minute for me. Alright, let's go ahead. It's gonna. The gambler hit the pin with a wild card. 25 for Steve Ray, 42 for Al Snow, 29 and 29. That's not bad. Al Snow hit a 42. That's really good. Damn, a 38. That made ours have a right hop. Damn, the 13. That's really good right there. 13 for him. He's building up. Way better than what he was last month. Way better. 30, 27 and 31. The gambler just hit him in the back of the neck. Right into the Irish Rana. A 44 and a 36. With a 42 fan reaction. What is motivation, selling, good momentum, traditionally. Alright. A 40 overall with 112 people in the fan. Let's go with Jam again, or him, and let's go with Brian Christopher. These two segments did pretty good. So we took 460 out of it. 5 in our region. So we're at 5 right now. We're 2 away from 7 and 3 away from 8. Alright, let's see. Let's see. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 points in here so far. That's good right there. That's $30 right there. What does our finance look at? So we're gonna get $780 this month. That's pretty much gonna knock out the working cost and the show cost. Marketing's got knocked out by our so we should probably actually get close to making a profit this month. I'm gonna go use the restroom while I go to the end of the month. I'll be right back.
5 more days to the end of the month. Or more than that. I'm sorry. Miscalculated.
Let's see, who should I start thinking about signing? Do you want to start writing some shows in the southeast when we make some dinero?
As long as I can get somebody. Just what the hard part is, just trying to find a thing to start building around. Maybe I should actually start having Eric Watts team with somebody, maybe with Al Snow, and build him up that way. I want to see how he looks. I'm gonna give, but he's only getting 12. I just need to start building him up slowly but surely. See, days away from the end of this month, so we can see how much we made. I think we might have came close to making a profit. Right, 2 days away. Make a profit 2 months in a row. Good profits. I think I might start running a show like the southeast. Start building that area up. Some guys southeast only. Financial warnings. Shit. That's right, I only signed for 30 days, so I'm gonna set. Fuck, I forgot that he's gonna leave, then I'm gonna re-sign him again. Fuck, I forgot about that. I forgot that he was only 3 months. So our main goal is to get TV by 95. 215 by 9. See contracts. Should probably sign Putski again. Sign, negotiate. Let's do here now. What else I should probably resign? Got 131 days. To everybody. We only lost $110 last month. In these two things, they threw all that. This month we're supposed to get about 789. That's our best month so far with merchandise. Should hit that. Should probably make a profit this month coming up. Our next show will be a show. should probably Profit wins our next show anyways. Our advance would be tomorrow, so I can just film it one day. I have to give Shanghai Paris another night off until he gets 100%. I'm gonna probably just have him go against, give him a couple of easy matches against somebody. So how did that loan period go? Let's see. So I signed him. He was a 10 in the southeast. He leveled up pretty quickly in the southeast, so I'm gonna send him again. Maybe for another 10 appearances. Office, challenge trade. Let's go ahead and send for want him for a year, give him 5 months. Merchandise is still in small time. Prices should still be free. Get this to 6, that'd be nice. Not hitting Canada yet. Still hitting Mexico. Not gonna hit any of the British Isles just yet. Probably not gonna hit any Europe yet. Definitely not gonna hit any India yet. Relationships, we're still killing it with them. Do we have anybody that could be possibly I can get maybe Scott Putski up. I think he'd be our main guy. Maybe even Vandal. Anybody hear that? Ooh, Glenn Jacobs. Let's do it. And we get you until be exclusively in the ring. Fine. I really don't. Probably not going to use a lot of him. I got Nate. Wait, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Got it. Fuck, I forgot to give him the night off. Buzz between Ethiopia having a huge war. Game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Team bonding. But hell yeah, metal. Let's have Brian Christopher and let's go with Scott Putski. Geen. Okay. No absent workers, so let's have a match with a handicap match. We're gonna have Mabel versus both are Tia rated. Let's have him and him.
we're gonna. No, no, no. I don't think this is the right one for him. Let's have Mabel. Let's have get Tommy Jammer some wins. So let's have him go against some of our low carders. So I want to build him up. 14. Let's do 13-minute long match. Low hills. Let's see. Popularity here. He's got 18 here. Damn, that's pretty damn good. Track progress. He had us 21 in the Mid-South. He pretty much has been going up big for us. So he's gonna gambler versus. I want to give him. Let's give him no. Let's give him max muscles. Oh shit. Who's max muscle going against anyways? Oh, Navajo Warrior. Let's do that. Let's do that then. Navajo Warrior. Max muscles. Let's give him 15. Let's have max muscle get the win. We keep strong Navajo. Open. Hint it. Oh no. Queen. Pinfall. So that's. I think. Then let's have Steve Ray with Steve Ray, Eric Watts versus Jack Armstrong, and who hill can I give a loss to? Somebody I have to can give a loss to without really worrying. Who can eat a pin? All I'm looking for is someone who can eat a pin for Watts. From Watts. Let's just put Gambler in here right now. I don't think he's going to be the Gambler who's going to eat the pin. Let's look at a local talent who can be a hill. Yep, there he is. How much is that going to cost me? 120, that's too much. How about you negotiate 20? Yeah, that's fine. This Gambler's going to have a match tonight against somebody else. Where is he? Kamikaze. Eric Watts getting the pin over Kamikaze. Open match. And pinfall. Maybe if I'm lucky I can build these into a tag team. That's what my goal is right now, building them into a tag team. If we do that, that'd be perfect for us. Let's have Mabel beat up Al Snow. But this is actually going to be a open. Nah, it's going to be a squash match. Let's have 8 minutes. Do I have, yeah, let me know it. Product. Nothing, Booker, nope, wrestler.
Alright, so the Gambler versus do a 14-minute long segment. Let's have that before after the Mabel match. And we're just gonna have let's just add another minute to the Navajo match. Nope. Let's just exit that one. What about this? 75 minutes. Start match. Ooh, Nelson got a 34 and a 29 from Al Snow. That was a good match to start off. Let's see how this next match is. A 40. Gavil got a 32. Hell yeah. Vindel has been a good little person to bring in. Damn, a 34. 15 from Eric Watts, 23, 25, 41. Definitely gonna re-sign him. 35, a 30, and a 35. Dang. Oh, come on. Our main event was ended. Damn. That was probably the worst ending to a card. Hope that didn't knock us down. When did the ribs break happen? I think I need to get these two away from each other. Finish this storyline. 23. That dropped us down from having a good show to having a 23. We shit the bed at the end of the match. So I'm going to get rid of Max Muscle and Navajo. Probably put Navajo in rivalry against Vindel and Mux against rivalry against probably Tommy Jommer. Good them to have some people, so it was Vindel and who was in the Vindel and Jack. Point out good examples. He's out 22 days. Ah, shit. I forgot that we had to bring another one in. We're at 6 though, 2 away from what I want by the end of the show. Alright, so Nelson, delete all those. Got Putski agreed for that year, perfect. CW. I think I'm gonna crown a champion at Desert Storm. Finances. Ooh, that's gonna be kind of hard to get. Our estimate it's 860. If we can hit 860, we'd be fine. August 3rd. See, size 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at 11 now. So roughly $33. Alright, let's see, backstage. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna let his contract go up. He's considered a major star. I might re-sign him. I'm probably gonna let's see how Eric Watts is. He's still putting crap shows on. Is Tommy Jammer annoyed anyways?
causing an injury. Shinkai pierced. Getting injured from a botch. Annoyed from being injured from a botch. That's 2 shows in a row he got botched injuries. Pretty much plateaued at 10, haven't you? We're at 15, then you dropped down to 10. Hutski's at 22 right now. Christopher was off a show. Let's see how he was. He's still at 24 or 12. Wait, did I look at the wrong one? Yeah, he's at a 22. He's our big star right now. Max Muscle's at a 13. 13. He's been off television. 17. Who else? Eric is at a 14. I've just been working with him. Lowe's at an 8, but the reason why I need to let him be mainly a booker. As dang. Let's see, anything. Definitely not going to be able to get there. Eastern Championship Wrestling. Who's their champions? Salvador's the heavyweight. Salvador and DC Drake's the tag team, and Glenn Osborne's the TV. Okay, what about let's see where was it? Smoky Mountain. Let's see, the champions of Smoky Mountain are beat the champions Dixie Dynamite. Paul Orndorff's the heavyweight. That's a good guy to have as a champion. Brian Lee and Tommy Angel. But they're losing money probably hand over fist right now. SSW. How is SSW doing? Titles. GQ Stratton. No junior heavyweight, and the Assassins are still their tag team champions. They haven't had no successful defenses so far in 210 days. Wow. Who did they beat? Who did they just awarded it, or did they beat somebody for it? They just beat Lucky. Let's see if I can bring them in for a little bit. Have them defend their titles here in my company. I'll send you Brian Christopher. Don't have tag teams though. Trailer. I want. Oh, he doesn't want Max Muscles. They don't want Navajo. I can get some Putski maybe. I want to give somebody. I sent Steve Ray over there. I give him 4 appearances. They're more my feeder anyway, so I think we're not gonna. I think we're gonna lose money this year. Let's see. And there's. Oh, I think we're gonna lose money this show. It's my only thought right now. We're trying not to though. If we lose 500, I admit to my mistake. And Glenn, perfect. I'm only gonna bring you up every other month anyways. Booking position in IWS A. IWSA is quickly grand diversification to high energy matches. Tri-States area. What is finances? 785. Once we hit about no, we're gonna get about $900 in sponsorships, which would knock out pretty much the workers' cost. That's 800. Pretty much these three be wiped out. It's possible we can make them money. Alright, so end of the month. Let's see how everything looks at the end of the month. That's the real thing right there. How everything looks at the end of the month. How long have we been streaming? A little over an hour and some change. So we should hopefully, I want to get to October. Because our Halloween show is going to be pretty much what we were going to do. I think that's where we're going to end off. If not, I'll wait. I end off a little bit earlier. I want to figure that out. I need to start thinking about who I'm going to put the titles on very soon. Uh, September the 8th of August, so we're getting close. Okay, let's see what's going to happen next. It's 1992. We're almost to the end of 92. Realistically, I think we'd be making profit probably mid next year, where I can run 2 shows a month. One in like the southeast and one in the southwest. Build both of those up. That's when we get to that point, we'll be definitely making a lot more money. Or I'm probably losing a lot more money. But I'm going to start next year. I think I'm going to start charging for our big shows. Very cheap. Especially our main event, this show ender of the year. Which is in December. Let's see, Audible. August always seems like it takes forever to get through. When in doubt, play a game on another console while we wait. So let's see. Saturday, barely the 15th. Let's see. Come on, August, finish up already. We're barely on Tuesday, the 18th of August. Probably the only thing that sucks about doing this stuff right here is the waiting in between shows. I can't wait till I start doing television where I do 4 in a row, then sim for a little bit so we can just go straight for the next card. I need to start thinking about that soon when I start making a lot of money. But we're still ways away from making a lot of money. Ways a ways. Max Crabtree. Classic Wanda. She looks like an 80s female. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna put Kane and Nelson in the tag team, see how they build together. Start sending them around as tag teams. Try and get some people out of here. That's really what everything's going to be built around. Right, tag team. We probably bring in Harlem Knights or Harlem Heat. I don't really think I want to get. I really want to get Mo if I have to. That's all that I really do. I don't really like Mabel, but Mabel I can build the monster heal out of. That's what I'm thinking. If we can do that, that'd be nice. Kane or Max Muscle or whatever his name is. Angus King. Maybe I should start thinking about this the terrible. Jason the Terrible would be a nice addition too. Yeah, we're almost to the end of February. Which February would be the easiest month to get through because it's a short month. I'm going to look through all the champions probably again in September. I don't know when the first Sunday is, so it'll probably be like the 5th of September. Happen here? Why did that happen? Oh yeah, it's the end of the month. Let's delete all of this. Get our finances. We're $18 in the whole last month. That's pretty damn good, in my opinion. Our sponsorship money just pretty much knocked out all our this right here. At $900 in sponsorship, we should probably make a profit this month, maybe.
Michael Hayes is out of WCW. Sergeant Slaughter staying with WWF. Junkyard Dog stays with WCW. Wow, WWF re-signed for Ric Flair. Black Shadow Jr. Power Hour did 563 fans. Stardust Rolling Pink. Paul Roma gone from UWF. Madnick. Alright, I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Oh, that's all that for the month. Let's see who may or may not be back. Might see nobody so far. Hmm. Uh, no one really from Johnny Rod School either. Steven Richards be somebody maybe eventually I bring in. Maybe eventually bring in some people. I'm gonna shortlist Tatanka because I want to bring him in. We have money. I got a couple ideals for him. Johnny Legend, Joey Legend. Let's shortlist him too. School of Kirby. SD Jones training, Steve Kern. Billy Kidman. Alright, let's go ahead and summon to next show. Let's see. I am. Just trying to figure out the ideals that I have. When we get the title, I already have a couple of ideals how I'm going to run for this. This is just building up some stars before I bring a good title out. You know, the title is the least of my worries right now. I just want to be able to slowly but surely build people up. Maybe bring in Chris Jericho as a young lion. Friday, September 4th. Alright, Sunday, May 6th. Alright, so let's make sure there's nothing I can see. Anything I can. They got 5,000 views. Let's see what their views are. Because that's going to be one of our big viewers thinking about taking over if we ever make money. So they're at 407, 48. So classic old school wrestling. Feuds right now be this. Ivan Koloff's just in almost every company. No words, alumni, nobody's there, alumni, contract, no, show history. So the taping one from August is their best one. Fire of the Mountain. They held that at the Disney MGM. Why? Cost them way too much money. That's out of their area too. Where are these companies? SMW. Let's see their finances. They made a profit twice in the last year. Their worker cost is way too much money. Merchandise is way too much money. I'd trim the fat if I were them. Let's see what about Southern States, because I think they're the same way. They're not as bad. They haven't made a profit yet this month, but they're 11 in the Southeast. Ivan Koloff. Right there, that's a expensive tag team. Koloff with 1,000 plus a night. They're actually showing shows in places they probably shouldn't. They should be. The touring is 47 out of 55. 43rd richest company overall. What is ours? We're the 50th rich. We're 53 out of 55, and we're the 50th rich company. Who are we beating in? Would that be battles? No one's having battles anywhere. Southeast. Those three are South London. None of us. How would I look that up? Excuse me. Would that be in company history? News, company wars. Alright, entire world. Let's just go to the United States. We're beating Premier Promotions, which the tiny. We're in debt. That's not America. Where are we at? That makes no sense. Oh, there we are.
back. Companies. We're second in place in the entire world. We're barely in front of New Zealand. New Zealand. Contact. No, let's see. This is the company that brought in Dean Malenko, right? The reason why Dean Malenko went there because he made him an offer he could not refuse. 7 Foot Thunder. Dean Malenko, yep. Only you would have stayed in America, I probably would have signed you. How are their money situation going? They made a profit every month, pretty much. Damn. Why are they making so much money in freaking sales? Merchandise, not alone. How are you in that small, but you're kicking my ass and everything? I get it now. We're not even anywhere close to being in the top 50 in the United States. Alright, so we're at our show tonight. Ooh, we gonna book tonight. So give the night off, right click. Like the generic venue. Booking. I wanna create a character idol. Gambler character, good. I'm just gonna put down the gambler tonight. In well a good mood. So shit, Mabel and Vidal is pretty becoming friends. That's it for the locker room incidents. Let's try and do that some more. Vidal and Nelson. So our last show sucked because of the main event. Alright, so let's go ahead and storylines. Let's get away from Max in. Because their last two have been shit. Alright, storyline. Let's have Max Muscle go against an experienced Hill to see who's the next. I don't want to go against. Who's one of my experienced Hills that I can give him the opportunity to work with to build him up. Shanghai Pierce is already in a one. Aaron, I guess we can give him some. Max versus. He has some experience, so and let's have Alice Snow and Avaho. So there's got some experience. Let's have a storyline. Let's have Vidal and Tony versus Angus and Nelson. Building up tag teams. Alright, so let's put Nelson together and Vidal together. These two guys are gonna be let's see how they work first before I even do a tag team with them. Okay. Um. Let's see. Let me think real quick how I'm gonna do this one. Booking analysis. So add match. We're gonna have a tag team to open up the show with Angus Kong, Nelson, just as a versus Jammer, Doll. Let's go make this a 10-minute, 15-minute long match. Have Angus win. Let's have them dominate the whole match. Just clean. 15 minutes. That's the opener. That's right. Third. Success. So he's extremely hot now, very hot. Let's give him a match. I'll get him pin over Scott Putski. See how this works. 15. Scott Putski to take the L. But we're gonna keep you strong, Scott Putski. That looks like main event type. Max Muscle. Aaron. Orion the gift victory. Painted victory by pinfall. Add match. Brian Christopher. This is Al Snow. A 10-minute match. See how he does against our premier champion. Worker. Steve Ray's off tonight. Add match. See. Al Snow versus Navajo Warrior. Has victory. I have a 3-minute promo. Cutting a promo. Let's have Agnes cut a promo. I'm new. This part of the world, but got booked. muscle one. Perfect. I need to take a minute off. Let's just take a minute off this one. Shit, 2 minutes off this one then. See how this works. A 28 with a promo off of Agnes King. See how monster. A 33 out of Nelson, a 22, a 41, and a 32. Might have to together as a tag team. So that's a good combination right. That sucks, but it's still a 35 for Al Snow. 30 and a 38. 34 all together. Wow. My guys are starting to get built good. See the main event. A 25 watts, that's really good. So 32 altogether, that's made up for our shit show last week. Our last show here when we got at 27, which was a shit show. Let's give it to Vidal and Jammer again. They put out good matches like always. $114. Ah, that's right. I had 2 people coming out of state. Not next week though. We're at 7. Ooh, it's possible we can hit my goal of 8 tonight. Up, kitty kitty. My cat just came up and just laid in front of me. She's my assistant booker right now. Alright, so let's see. Dancing was cried the drama. Nothing looks too. Oh, see, man, I was looking for the love machine. Buffalo person's comments upset TWA. Very positive. Cactus Jack versus Paul Orndorff. Wow, that's interesting. Isn't Cactus Paul Orndorff the champion in the SMW? Six months without working a show. Frankly, Blue, who put up upset. Wow, 6 months. He's in Quebec. I'm not gonna go for him. The 6 months, that'd be something good. Our next show is gonna be the Halloween show. Modify event. Back for. So it's the day after our Halloween show. That's not gonna be a long wait in between. LCW. That's still the worst show we've done. The August 2nd show. That main event really killed it for us. That was probably our worst show to date. Our best show was June. Our second best show was September. And we're tied for first with third place, fourth place with in January. Alright, so let's see. He has cold mode in him, but he's not really there to do anything other than train. So what I'm gonna do At the next paper show, he has red hot momentum right now. He has red hot momentum. Scott Putski. I'm trying to keep him around, but also with him losing, he gained popularity of the gambler. And gambler's at 22 now. He started at 18. He started at 8 in the Southwest. Just been constantly working with him. Let's see, headlines. I want to see if I can convince him to move closer to us. Dr. Wrestler. You're good where you're at. I don't blame you. Can you get in better shape at least? I think I'm gonna give you a sleeper hold and call it the ace, the hole. I think I need to start giving them some wins, so I might have it because I'm being Angus King off the night off. I think we're gonna have them have Jammers beat Mabel. Mabel's first loss here. Just Star Company. Angus King has. I mean, Nelson has not lost a match. I think he's gonna have to lose to Putski before I give him a job to lose to anybody else. So I have to do a workaround. Putski is our chief babyface. Has he lost this year? CW. Christopher, yeah, he lost to Vendel. He got his win back a month later. And he lost to Steve Ray. That's the last time we've had that rivalry. I think I might put that on the next card. Let's see, events availability. October. Brian Christopher's gonna be gone next month, so that's fine by me. He'll be back the next night, so I do the next night instead. Destin Storm, we're gonna not have a ref. I just need to sign up a ref for a show that night then. In the month of okay, Elson's getting along, the success of LCW, so that's pretty good. How's my roster looking? People still annoyed, or we're pretty much kicking ass right now. Still pissed off at us. Getting botched. Should be getting better. That's what I might do. It's damn, that's pretty good. I think he's gonna take over the Mid-South real soon. Okay, so it's to the end of the month. So far, we've been pounding out this sand so far. Last 3 shows, other than that one in August, I shouldn't have put that main event in when I did. But it was the only thing I thought would work. Because of that, now I know I have to be careful on what matches I use and how I use them. Let's see. So we got a while to go. go. Might not bring any more in. I got way too many people right now. I won't have to send people home for a while. Let's see. September 11th, getting closer. While we're doing this, just hit the follow and sub. Just hit the like and follow, please. Trying to get more subs this year. We're at 6. I want to work my way up to 10 by the end of the year. Shit. My assistant Booker's asleep on my desk. Kitty. Good Oreo cookie. That might be a good person to bring in. I want to start bringing some high flyers in here real soon. So we can start putting on some high flying spectacular matches. That's what we should think about doing next. Going on almost 3 hours of stream. Okay. It's almost done with September. It's gonna suck. I got 2 long freaking back-to-back sims. Ah. Because I have to go all the way to October 31st. That's what's gonna take forever right there. It's El Mathematiciano, number 2. Allow Jabril. Is his finisher? That'd be a funny one to have in. I think we might have made a profit this month, if not next month for sure. The only bad thing about that is I'm gonna have two shows in less than a day apart.